Hello, my name is Brian McCarthy. We're in Moorlough, County Tyrone. It's a lake just outside Dunamana. What are we doing here? We're going to film a Dandike worm. I'll tell you the story behind it before we get into this. About around the 9th century, a gentleman in Somerset cut one in half. He cut it in the wrong half, you're supposed to cut them up the middle. He made 2 Dandikes instead of 1. The Dandike worms. How are we going to show it? We're going to show it how it exists. This lake, this lake here is, if you look at it very carefully, you realise there's too much water in it. This place has been synonymous for suicides and death for the last 100 years, at least. Now we're going to bring the Dandike there. Bring it over. We're not going to flash it. See it? Just that big white thing. Boom. That's a Dandike worm. It lives here. It's been here since prehistory. Still there. It's a light twister. Boom. That's a biochemical reaction. The things out of prehistory. Again, boom. You see it there. Now get it on camera. It's like a giant magnet. Boom. You see it. And it lives here. It's been living here for thousands of years. It lives off suicides. Or the suicidal. What happened was a gentleman, one of them survived prehistory. A gentleman around King Arthur's time, a Norman knight, cut one in half. He made 2, and then he made 3. That's how Dandike survived. Those are the things that should have been taken care of a long time ago. You haven't like beans. Boom. Boom. Because I don't like talking about Dandikes. I don't like talking about anything if I get away with it. I just says I would do this. In prehistory, why do they live? And could they be captured? Answer. There's nothing alive can kill a Dandike. Only iron. Iron can kill it. You cube a Dandike, you could cube it, but you would have to use iron, rough iron. It was cut with a sword in half, and made 2, made 3, and that's what's happening. There are Dandikes up here. Why is it important? Dandikes are great swimmers. Nobody's ever found a bottom of that lake. That's the truth. It's attached in our river. Fresh water has to be. There's too much water in it. Couldn't be supplied by around here. That's the truth. Well, how's Dandike survive? They're leapers. They leap. Boom, you see it? Boom, it leaps. That's a Dandike. You know, there's no defense against it. It kills the damned. It eats them. And by the way, if it was your growler, you wouldn't even know. Not by the next day. Why? Again, a biochemical reaction. The delusion where Dandike is, you feed off it. The truth is, it feeds off you. It lives in delusions. Physical delusions. Not metaphysics, physical delusions. They're prehistoric. Doesn't mean they're out of prehistory. That means they've survived and been surviving ever since. Frightening, really. They're not spiritual anomalies. That's a prehistoric being. You have on camera, the Dandike worm. The age of these things are. They're big. away from it. It hurts. They know that something like that exists. It's delusional. Boom. And it's away again. Boom. Over there. That's not my fault it exists. That's just the truth. That's what angels do. And heavenly beings. Protect you from these evils. But as I say, all religion's damned. I've been getting a hard time with Catholics lately. All Catholics are damned. All Protestants are damned. All religions are damned. Buddhists, Jews, you call it, they're damned. That's not my fault. That's orders from a scribe. But there's a scribes, what do you call them? There's the lawgivers there. But each side of me. That's the law. And the law doesn't admonish me. It admonishes those who would attack me. So I want to be around. Them things are jumping around all over the fucking place. That's a Van Dyke worm. Legend talks about a Norman knight killing one. He didn't. He made two. And two made three. The usual telltale signs, suicides. Is the usual one. Or was the usual one for us. But you see, it doesn't change. It blends. It lives off, not your spirit, mind and body, off your negative feelings of suicide is all that's left when a Van Dyke's finished. And then it eats those who live off it, alive. Now you're telling me, now you've seen one, that they don't exist. Well, you just go and catch it. Because that thing's coming after a lot of people. Heaven can use what it wants. When you're dealing in that type of stuff, you're dealing in demons and angels. And you can see angels flying past, stuff like that. You get glimpses, boom, boom. That's the truth. And there's the great Van Dyke worm behind us. Not nice. Frightening. This is for Halloween. Now I'll show you what a spiritual anomaly, what you're talking about, looks like. It's black and it flies out there and that eats it. Starts off in the emotional and mental, ends up in the physical. And it eats them. Doesn't kill them. They're damned. You see, it's the delusion where Van Dyke is it gives you power. It doesn't. It gives you delusions. Illusions. And then it kills you. That's the truth. Can't be eaten. Wouldn't attack. You're dealing in stuff that isn't dynamic. That's a prehistory being. Boom, there's the picture of it, the Stone Age man, the Van Dyke. It's on the camera. That's 8 to 10,000 years old, that Van Dyke. They weren't married yesterday, mate. Did you catch one? Not right, you couldn't anyway. There's got to be another river going into that lake under there. There's too much water in that lake. The telltale signs of suicide. Deaths, unexplained. There's a wee estate in Kilmore where 18 deaths, suicides, mark of the beast. There's a Van Dyke there too. Not nice to look at. That's the truth. Let's go. Okay.